What's the deal, my people? You know what it is, Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one. And man, oh man, after last night's episode, I can clearly see exactly how this is going to end. And for Gene, and I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, Gene is going to mess up the happy ending. Yes, it was possible that he could have gotten a happy ending, but he's not going to get one. And that's solely going to be because of him. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why. What up to my thugs, nerds, freaks, and geeks? You're now rocking with the best of Don Tony Teflon. If you can, please subscribe and click that bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. If I hit 70,000 subscribers, I will give away one Oculus Quest 2 to a subscriber. And I'm telling you, if half the people who watch this video subscribe, we can give that away by the next video. Let's make it happen. Now, as I said from the top of this video, I'm going to provide proof that Gene is going to mess up his happy ending. Yes, the happy ending was possible, but because of himself, he has no one else to blame but himself. He will not have the happy ending that he wants.
So, after all that, a happy ending.
So when they put that promo teaser out, it hints at there being a happy ending. And yes, there could have been a happy ending. I could see how that could have went down. But due to the actions of Gene, it's not going to be a happy ending. This will be 100% his fault and 100% preventable if he did the right thing, but he's not going to do the right thing. So let me break this down for you. In the last episode that we just seen, episode 10, Jim and Kim break up. Now, I predicted this breakup in this episode. In fact, I gave you 5 predictions in my last video that I told you would happen. And that was number 1, and that one came true. So go check out that video. The link will be at the end of this video, and see if I'm going to get the other 4 right, because I think that I am. So they break up in this episode, but the breakup wasn't exactly the way I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little bit more sinister. I thought that Jimmy would kind of do her dirty, but it did not seem to go down that way.
Because I was having too much fun.
Now, I told you that that was going to be the reason that they broke up, that she was not built for this lifestyle, and the death of Howard was just too much. When you seen her talking to Howard's wife and her having to pull the final con job, had to go and convince Howard's wife that he was a cokehead, that was just the breaking point. It was just too much. Fun had just became too much to bear. The price was just too hard, and she had to get out of the game, and that's exactly why she leaves him. And as I said in that video, she was gonna do it, and that's the reason why she did it.
And Howard was there at his desk, head down, and he was snorting something. I looked at him. He looked at me. I didn't know what to do, so I just walked out. And the next morning when we saw each other, neither of us said anything about it.
This is the exact same thing she had to do for Jimmy with Lalo. Step in when it got a little bit too hot for him to handle and seal the deal. And that's exactly what she does at this time. And I told you that it was going to be one too many. Her coming to his rescue one too many times, and this was the straw that broke the camel's back. After this, she just could not go on with being the person that she was. The person that she became when she was with Jimmy. Yeah, it was all fun and games and it was fun, but now somebody's dead. And not only is that person dead, I just ruined that dead man's reputation. And that is why she has no choice but to pack her bags and go. And that's exactly what she does.
Okay? So I'm gonna go get your printer, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Wait, Jimmy. Jimmy.
But the one thing that I did not anticipate and what's shocking to me was it wasn't Jimmy that threw her under the bus. And she still does have love for him. And that's what's going to bring us to the Gene scene.
I love you.
I love you too. But so what?
In the Gene scenes, we see Jimmy playing the role as Gene, working in a Cinnabon. And while he is at this Cinnabon, he is always suspect, always in his head, he thinks he's going to get made, right? That's his whole thing. And he just so happens to get made by the cab driver, Jeff, who they changed due to the person having scheduling issues that messed up the shooting times, but that's not the case. All right, Jeff then tracks him down to his job at Cinnabon and says, I know who you are, I know that you're Saul, let me hear you say the jingle. And he does say the jingle at this particular time. And so his biggest fear comes to light and he gets made. So he's about to call the vacuum cleaner guy so he can get extracted out of there because his cover is blown. But we hear him say at the end of that, no, I'm going to handle this on my own. And from the teaser trailer, it seems that we do hear him handle it.
I am not your friend. And if you get greedy and you decide to come back for more, don't.
From that teaser, we can clearly see that Jeff is trying to extort Gene for money. And it seems that Gene is willing to give him a one-time payout. That's what he wants to do. But what I think is going to happen is that it's not going to be just a one-time payout. What I think is going to happen is Jeff's going to come back and want more money. And that's why we hear Gene say, I'm going to handle this myself. Now, if this guy's going to blow up his spot and he's going to keep coming back for money, it's only one way for him to get rid of this guy, and that is to get rid of this guy. And I believe that Gene will murder Jeff. How he will do it, I believe that he's going to poison him with a Cinnabon, him and his man. He's going to come there for money. He's going to say, here, have a Cinnabon. They're going to take the Cinnabon. They're going to eat it. And once they eat the Cinnabon, they're going to die, which is going to blow his cover. That's why when you see in that teaser, you see his old earpiece light up, which I think means that after this, he's going to turn back into Saul after that, because that was Saul's earpiece and it lights up right after he says that. I think they're trying to tell you that this is what's going to make him turn back into Saul one more time. Now he's gonna say, hey, this is my Breaking Bad moment. He won't say that out loud, but this will be his Breaking Bad moment. And then he's gonna go back as Saul one more time because he can't live this way. But what he's not going to know, and what he should have known, is that I believe that the real plan was to get him to leave. The real plan was to get him to change identities. That's what they're trying to do. That's what Jeff is trying to do. He's trying to expose him so that he runs away. He wants him out of there. He wants him to leave. He wants him to call up the vacuum cleaner guy and say, hey, I need a new identity. I need to get out of here. That's what the plan is by Jeff. Why would Jeff have that plan? Because Jeff is working for Kim. I give you all the points. I have the video. It will be at the end of this video. You'll be able to click it there, and the link in descriptions, the proof of why Jeff is working for Kim. And that is what would have been the happy ending. He would have got a new identity, and Kim would have been waiting there for him, and he would have lived happily ever after. But the fact that he kills Jeff is what's going to ruin everything and get him bagged up, and he's going to go to jail in the end, most likely for the murder of Jeff when it all is said and done. And he would have had his happy ending, but it's not going to play like that because they just wanted to get him out. Kim wanted to find him and get him out of that situation into a new one so she could link back up with him and they could live their life. But instead, he's going to kill Jeff, and that's going to cause him to get bagged up, and that's going to ruin his happy ending. So what do you think about that theory? If you have your own theory, I want to hear about it. Post it in the comment section. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, spread this across the realm, and as always, subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.